before that, in 2000. Seniors and Reese Moore, who moved away and playing for Van Meter this year, the number one team in the state when in regards to Class 1A. So wish them the best of luck this year, and Reese in all of his future endeavors. So Forest City loses Reese Moore, plus all the senior from last year's team, Caden Hagee, who's playing football at MG State. And then you got guys like Brandon Lever, was another guy that Forest City missed from last year. Don Serbash playing a little football with Wartburg this year as well. Just a ton of guys on Forest City's team that were lost from last year's team. And they've got to refill. They've got to put them back in somewhere. Got to find some guys to step up. And Coach Moore, we're going to talk with him in just a second, does mention some of the guys that he's going to be leaning on, some of the guys they will lean on to fill in some of those spots left by the seniors. Michael Olson, Brock Moore, a couple more of those guys. Blake Shea on the offensive line along with Caden Hagee gone. Xavier Holland, Austin Kirschbaum, a lot of guys gone from last year's team. Lake Mills the same way. You lose a Division I football player in Caleb Bacon, who Lake Mills found out last year in the Newman game when Caleb was out, how big of a piece he actually was, because Lake Mills
Forest under the direction of Miss Linda Saxon.
In the game. So how will they be able to adjust this year without a guy like Caleb Bacon? We'll find that out this evening. Casey Hansen, an all-around athlete. They don't have Brady Hansen. He's out with an injury. Carson Eaton, another guy for Lake Mills that the Bulldogs are going to miss. They missed him with some injuries last year, but they really liked him while he was in the game and was able to play for Lake Mills. Just to name a few. They're going to have to lean on other guys this year. I think Caden Obley and Bennett Berger are going to be huge. The triple option, look at it, it's been raining, it's wet, it's sloppy, it's not very nice outside. Hasn't been for the last couple of days. The triple option and Lake Mills actually going to have the advantage. Now Forest City's going to try to run the football too with the new running back in Andy Olson. We're going to find out more about him later on as well. But I think it's going to come down to tonight with the conditions. Can you have that big strike? Bennett Berger is going to try to throw a big strike to Caden Obley at some point in this game. And you're going to have Forest City's Carter Brookoff trying to throw a big strike to Kellen Moore, or maybe even Truman Knutson at some point in this game. It might come down to that big strike. Both these teams are going to rely on trying to run the football, and then it's going to come down to defenses. And we're going to talk about that later on. Forest City, it's going to come down to Andrew Snyder. It's going to come down to Truman Knutson. The guys up front, can they stop Lake Mills? Triple option. They're going to try to get outside. Can those two defensive linemen for Forest City, Truman Knutson on one side, Andrew Snyder on the other side?
At this time, we'd like everyone to, we're going to delay the game till 7:20. Lightning in the area, want everyone to clear the bleachers at this time.
Can Forest City force it on defense? We're going to find out a lot of things to find out in this contest, and we'll see.
Please, everyone, clear the bleachers at this point. The game will start at 7:20, weather permitting.
Chad Moore and Lake Mills head football coach Bill Burns to get everybody set for tonight's contest. But first, we need to take a break. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll hear from Forest City head coach Chad Moore and Lake Mills head coach Bill Burns about what we're going to see tonight against Forest City and Lake Mills. The two teams playing again. Once again, it's good to see these two teams back on the field. Meeting number 21, Forest City and Lake Mills, comes your way next. 2 minutes.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Larson Plumbing Heating Affordable is your Lennox dealer. We offer energy-efficient Lennox heating and air conditioning solutions for homes and businesses of all sizes. For complete plumbing service, call 797-2219 today. Larson Plumbing Heating Affordable, your Lennox dealer.
The Super Bowl at Forest City is open nightly for league and open bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious blue cheesy pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City.
A&W Family Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more. Available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W Family Restaurant, where the food is as good as the root beer, Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way. Missile Insurance and Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Levick have the market experience to help you follow your dream. Missile Insurance and Realty can help you insure that dream once you find it. Missile Insurance and Realty in Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Back on the Kingland Construction pregame show, we're talking with Lake Mills head football coach Bill Burns. First of all, Coach, you guys lost a ton of players from last year's team. How do you rebuild and stay competitive this year?
Obviously, anytime you have a large senior class like we had last year, and then, of course, the quality of the football players we had last year, it's kind of a tough rebuild. But, we do have some building blocks to build around. So, we're gonna look at some of those guys that started and played last year for us, and then we're gonna have a lot of sophomores that are gonna be playing on Friday night. So, ready or not, your time's come.
Coach, Forest City, it's good to have you guys back as competing in rivalry once again. What are you expecting to see tonight from the Indians?
Forest City to come out and spread us out a little bit, and try to kind of get to the edge a little bit or off tackle with their run game, and then they like to run bootlegs and spread you out and throw the ball down the field. So I think it'll be a great game.
Awesome, Coach. We'll talk to you again tomorrow morning. That's Lake Mills head football coach Bill Burns. We'll talk to him again tomorrow morning on our Coach's Corner program. Lake Mills head coach Bill Burns getting set to take on Forest City this evening. 1 minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have Forest City head football coach Chad Moore.
Holland Contracting in Forest City for earth moving, Varco Pruden metal buildings, farm drainage, directional drilling, demolition, tire shop, and more. Call the construction experts at 641-585-2231. Holland Contracting in Forest City, dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time. MBT Investment Center of Forest City, located at MBT. Whether it's completing your 401k rollover, saving for your child's education, or investing for the future, see Matt Jennings or Troy Hall.
You're awesome.
MBT Investment Center. Call 585-IRAs. MBT Investment Center, your partners for financial success.
The Shooters Dining Room is now open. Shooters will continue to have their drive-through window open as well. Check them out
Where's
on
my
Highway
phone?
69 North in Forest City, or call ahead
Do you
at
see my phone?
641-585-5000. That's 641-585-5000. Shooters in Forest City, dining room and drive-through now open. Back on the Kingland Construction pregame show, talking with Forest City head football coach Chad Moore. First of all, Coach, obviously, the loss of Reese Moore, the loss of a ton of seniors. You guys have some people to replace. What young guys are we going to see out there? And of course, Andy Olson probably going to step into that running back position. But other than him, what other young guys are we going to see out there?
We're excited about Sam and Andy's, done some really good things at our under levels, and so is Robe. And we got Ethan Sesker in the mix, and probably in those positions, we probably have got more depth there than we have anywhere on our team. So we're not overly huge, obviously, in those positions. So we've kind of taken a few things and did a few things different to give them the opportunity to be successful. They're effort players, and we're excited to watch their growth at the varsity level.
There's not enough room for all of our stuff.
About
between
Sam
both of our
Clausen,
broadcasts.
we'll start at linebacker
So that's why
tonight
we're
for
not here.
Forest City,
That's us
and
too.
also we'll see some time
That's our Lake Mills team.
offensively. Now talking
So we have
a little
Lake
bit
Mills
on
and
the
Forest
defense,
City
Andrew
sponsors.
Snyder
So we have to
is
do
going to
two
draw
separate
some attention
broadcasts.
this year. He's had the recruiting buzz since his sophomore year.
Coach
really
Burns
got
and
the
Coach
recruiting
Moore
buzz
over there
going
talking.
Last year,
So
one of the top
that's not a good thing.
defensive end recruits you're going to find in this part of the state. But what is Forest City going to do defensively to counteract that? Well, they're going to put Truman Knutson down as his counterpart on the other side. So if Andrew's on the left side, Truman's going to be on the right side and vice versa. Talked to Coach Moore about that after the scrimmage, after watching him kind of in that first little role. Here's what he had to say.
I felt good about where we were at tonight with that. Truman made a big switch from there. He was playing kind of a stand-up position last year off the edge, and kind of threw him down in there by accident a little bit just to see what he did, and he really liked what he did. He's, like you said, he's long, and uses his hands pretty well, and he's aggressive. So he does, Snyder's going to draw a lot of attention this year. And,
you can tell where people are. I mean,
what
the
I
field's
saw
going to be destroyed by the time the game's over.
Truman, he's going to take that
week
pressure
one.
off.
They're going to destroy the field tonight.
Coach, appreciate your time. Good luck this evening, and wishing the best. Starting lineups are next on KIOW.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Hy-Vee is a proud supporter of Forest City High School athletics. The Hy-Vee Pharmacy is built for you. Have your prescriptions automatically filled ahead of time and ready when you are. You will receive a call when your order is ready. No more waiting for the pharmacy. Your prescription will be waiting for you. Hy-Vee Pharmacy is open Monday through Saturday in Forest City.
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
No, Carl's two of our other.
Grow Electric in Lake Mills is proud to support area athletics and proud to serve our new and returning customers. To get started on any electrical project, big or small, call 641-592-8282. Good luck, athletes, from Grow Electric in Lake Mills.
Welcome back here to Lake Mills High School as we're getting set for Lake Mills and Forest City in the first football game of the fall. We should have it for you here shortly. We are under a delay. I know it's 7 o'clock. You're expecting a booming kick and a return, but that is not going to be happening here at 7 o'clock as we are under the weather delay, though we are fortunate to, unlike some places in Sarasota and eastern Hancock County, they got hit pretty hard. I know there were some power outages in places closer to Clear Lake and Mason City, that area, but we're fortunate that so far we have not had any wind or rain, but the dangerous element we have had is lightning. There's been lightning flashing throughout the sky here at Lake Mills High School, which has cleared the bleachers on both the Forest City side and the Lake Mills side. If you're watching on our video stream, you'll see the bleachers completely empty, and people are moving away from metal bleachers. And so we're under delay here at Lake Mills High School before our first football game of the fall season. Lake Mills and Forest City going to get underway. So far throughout the pregame show, we've heard from both Forest City head coach Chad Moore and Lake Mills head coach Bill Burns. We appreciate both of them joining us here on the pregame show. Both of them will join us again tomorrow morning to talk about how the game went down on our Coach's Corner program. I got 6 of them coming your way tomorrow morning. We'll have that bright and early for you. You can hear from all of our area coaches, from Forest City head coach Chad Moore, Lake Mills head coach Bill Burns, Belmont Clemmy as well. Coach Mullenbrunk will be with us for the Belmont Clemmy show on Monday or on Saturday, as well as Coach Frericks and Coach Chemnitz from North Iowa will join us. Coach Sanger from West Hancock will join us, and Coach Camrad from Garner Hayfield Ventura will also join us. I am under the impression that West Hancock and Garner Hayfield Ventura, the game there in Garner, is also under a delay. So all of our games under delay this evening here from Lake Mills and from Garner. But we got a good one coming for you here after a little bit here between Forest City and Lake Mills. Honestly, it should be a pretty good contest here between Forest City and Lake Mills. It was a semi-good contest last year. Lake Mills coming out on top 20-6 in the first game. Kind of, we were in the middle of amidst the pandemic, and people were just excited to get out and play a little football there last fall. We were fortunate enough to have our fall seasons, and be able to play some football after we lost our spring seasons. We had a summer season that was a little here and there, and then we were able to have our fall seasons, which were fantastic last year, and Lake Mills coming out top. Right here on Lake Mills, playing in back-to-back games as the rain has started to lightly fall here in Lake Mills now as well. So we do have a little rain coming down, nothing heavy, nothing that should delay us unless we see some more lightning that's sure to come down. So we're going to come back. We'll have more of our pregame show in about 3 minutes here on KIOW. We are going to take a brief break. It is currently raining in Lake Mills and lightning in the air, so we are under a delay. We'll come back in about 3 minutes, and we'll update you some more here from Lake Mills High School. You're listening to Forest City Indian football and the Kingland Construction pregame show on KIOW.
The County Line C team of Chuck Rubin, Jake Young, and myself, Matt Keel, are your
Hey, John, can you hear me?
Outsiders very well. They say newcomers have a certain smell. Yeah, trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intentions. You laughing on the freak show sitting next to you. You left some weird people sitting next to you. You think I did not get here sitting next to you. But after all
Okay, just touch up the camera, and then that box down there that's all wet, touch that up too, please.
wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the blues. Why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to bust. It looks like you might be one of us.
It is 7:20 at KIW, 76 degrees, and let's check in with Zarin Eggerstall from Lake Mills.
Hey, John, thanks so much. Sorry, everybody, for going to commercial break and then kind of leaving you hanging. Well, things got bad in a hurry without much warning here at Lake Mills High School. As you can tell, it's again 7:20, and again, we have not kicked off the football off. So we will. Last time we told you a 7:20 kickoff. That is not going to happen, as things have gotten quite worse here at Lake Mills High School for a moment. Fortunately, though, it seems like hopefully things are getting better, or starting to get better, as the rain has finally stopped here. I kind of had mentioned that it was just a little bit of lightning. There was no wind, no rain, and then we went to commercial break, and it blew up really quickly. The wind was blowing quite heavily, probably 20, 25, maybe 30 miles an hour with rain. The best way to describe it is it was kind of like a monsoon style. It was just like the clouds opened up and just started dumping buckets on us here at Lake Mills High School. So we kind of darted for cover as we're sitting here in the bleachers, and got all the equipment covered up, and sort of, and kind of darted for cover here at Lake Mills High School. And it got dark, it got black, it got bad, and it got bad in a hurry. So we appreciate your patience. We appreciate staying with us. You're still looking for 4A City Lake Mills football. At some point tonight, we will play football, hopefully. I've seemed to jinx everything so far tonight, so hopefully I didn't just jinx that too. But at some point today, we are going to play 4A City Lake Mills football. Our scoreboard right now reads 13 minutes, though. That's going to change. Coach Bill Burns and Coach Chad Moore and AD Jim Beamer. Obviously, Chad Moore, the AD for 4A City. So both head coaches, both ADs, and the officials were having a conversation when the monsoon kind of opened up, and everybody kind of just, it was like everybody kind of just ducked for their own cover. So Lake Mills coaches and a few officials ran one way, the 4A City coaches, and a couple other officials ran another way, and everybody was just looking for cover. So I'm sure that conversation ended abruptly as well. So that clock will change. It says 12 minutes to kick off. That is not going to happen. I can guarantee you we will not kick off in 12 minutes, because after this big of a delay, the players are going to need to re-warm up, and we still haven't done. We did do the national anthem, so that's done. We did the national anthem. So all we got to do is they got to do starters. They got to get teams back warmed up, get teams on the field, which would probably be at least, they give them 3 minutes in each half. So I would say 3 to 5, maybe 10 minutes of warm-ups are going to have to happen. And then hopefully at some point we will have kickoff here. This is the Kingland Construction pregame show. 4A City and Lake Mills football are going to be played at some point this evening. No, right now we are unsure of when that kickoff will officially start. It looks like the conversation between Jim Beamer, the AD, and 4A City's head coach AD Chad Moore. It looks like that conversation and our officials, we got the head official over at that conversation, not sure where the rest of the officials are. So that conversation will continue or be happening at some point. They got to figure something out. Just to kind of give you how much of rain just came down in this short amount of time. Obviously don't have any measure, but when we got here, the baseball field obviously had taken a lot of water this week, but there was no puddles or anything. And now if we would definitely not be playing a baseball game here tonight as the baselines have now flooded with water as we just got dumped on here. And I don't know how much. I mean, the Lake Mills field obviously is going to be quite muddy, quite dirty when we get down this one. They had between 6 and 7 inches of rain over the last couple of days here, and it was holding up pretty well. You can see in the lines a little bit of where kids have been running around warming up rain, but I'm not sure that we're hopefully going to be playing some football between Lake Mills and for sponsor today. So we really at Kingland crew do an amazing job all around North Iowa. You're going to find buildings to Kingland 4A City, so we really appreciate them and all the hard work they do. Of our sponsors, we appreciate one of them as well. On the videos there, you're going to this evening, we're kick between 4A City and no sign of when that kickoff will happen either. So we'll keep you updated. We're going to take a quick break. Got a lot to talk about, though. There's a lot of things going on in the 4A City Lake Mills football era. A lot of things going on. So we'll take a break. We're going to come back. We'll come back in about 3.5 minutes, and we'll talk some more football here and kind of update you. Hopefully, maybe we'll have, we'll maybe figure out what's going on here. We'll find out a little bit more. We'll come back. 4A City Indian Lake Mills football coming your way after a little while here from Lake Mills High School.
4 City Family Dentistry downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. 4 City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636. 4 City Family Dentistry downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth.
The Farmers Co-op Association of 4 City, Leland and Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keister and Winnebago, Minnesota wishes our athletes good luck. See the Farmers Co-op for all your feed, seed, chemical, and fuel needs. Serving the area since 1916. The Farmers Co-op Association.
Stephenson Construction of 4 City. Looking to replace a door or some windows? Small remodeling jobs or just different odd carpentry jobs around your home or business? Call Denny or Jay Stephenson today at 585-3076. Good luck, Indians, from Stephenson Construction of 4 City.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
The Super Bowl in 4 City is open nightly for League and Open Bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchese pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, 4 City.
A&W Family Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more, available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W Family Restaurant, where the food is as good as the root beer, Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Advanced Door Systems of 4 City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 to see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
MBT Bank in Forest City, Clear Lake, Lake Mills, and Rochester, proudly serving our customers for 75 years. We've got all your financial needs covered, from loans, CDs, savings, and more. Where will you go with MBT? MBTBank.bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Lake Mills High School as we get set for football coming your way, hopefully at some point this evening. Our clock is starting to wind down on our scoreboard here, and fans are starting to trickle their way back into the stands, but we still have no teams. Teams have not emerged. Forest City's got a little shack they're in over by the baseball field. Lake Mills also has a shack over by the softball field, the concession stand. It looks like the referees have made their way out of the building now, and hopefully we'll have some word on a potential start time here in moments. But hey, let's talk a little Lake Mills Forest City football. How about that? We got quite a few of you tagging along here on our video stream, so we appreciate that. And of course, a number of you on the radio, so we appreciate you coming along with us there as well. So let's talk a little Forest City and Lake Mills football while we have a chance. First of all, if you're talking, well, those of you out there that like lines, BC Moore is a website that kind of judges. Now, when you're looking at lines, when you're looking at lines as far as professional sports, things like that, those are based off of people's judgment, the maker's judgment, those type of things. But when you look at lines as far as high school-wise from BC Moore, those are more based off of numbers. So they take who's coming back, what you did against who you did against last year, and how good those teams were, and they kind of spit out some indicating numbers of what to look for. Well, first of all, when the line first opened, Lake Mills and Forest City for tonight's game, it was a little bit more in favor of the Bulldogs. It was almost four. They had the Bulldogs winning by almost 4 points, a 4-point spread there with the Bulldogs in the lead. And of course, you get about 1.5 points for being the home team. So every home team is weighted an extra 1.5 points. So that was more of 2.5, 3 points there than as it was 4 points.
Behind the Lake Mills buses that needs to move. License number AUK283.
I thought they were going to announce when we were going to start, but instead they're announcing buses. We got buses that need to move. Anyway, so now as the game gets ready to start here. After a little while, Lake Mills favored by almost 3 points, under 3 points, so almost about 2.5. We'll call it 2.5 points. Lake Mills a favorite. And again, nearly 1.5 points is weighted that towards being the home team. So it's pretty even tonight, according to BC Moore, between Forest City and Lake Mills when we're looking at game lines. As far as season predictions, BC Moore starts Forest City off as the 21st team in their rankings. 21st team in Class 2A, and Forest City's got some Bears on their schedule this year. According to BC Moore, number 5 in Class 2A is Spear Lake, who the Indians will see in town next week, and Cresco, number 15, we'll see them throughout the year, and Clear Lake is number 18. So Garner Hayfield Ventura right behind Forest City at number 22. Those are two things that you see when you look at those numbers. Just a little bit. You got GHV at 22, Clear Lake at 18, Cresco at 15, Spirit Lake at 5. So those are kind of just some indications for you, a little things to look at. As far as some of the players you're going to see out there, I've talked a little bit with Coach Moore earlier in the pregame show when we thought we were going to be half an hour into the football game by now. So I think, and real quick before I get into the numbers, I think what's going to happen is there's 3 minutes left on this lightning clock. And when the lightning clock expires in less than 3 minutes now, what they'll do is they'll bring the teams back on to warm up, and I'm not sure how much time they'll give them to warm up, 10 minutes or so. So we could be about 10 to 15 minutes away from kickoff here, which I figured I planned on about, I planned about 7:45. I would say between 7:45 and 7:50 is probably a good time of when we're going to play. When we're going to see some football this evening. So hang with us here. Looking at some of the returning players for Forest City, Some of the guys you're going to see out there on the field. Forest City really depleted after last season. They lose Brandon Lieber, a guy that played a lot of different positions. He played quarterback a little bit when Carter Brookoff was out and away from the team. Lieber stepped in and played quarterback, threw a touchdown pass, just one interception, of 33.8 QBR, threw for 180 yards, 70% completion rate for him, 17 of 24. So did a great job filling in. Forest City loses him. And then when you look at the rushing game, both of the top two rushers from last year are gone. Brock Sobek, he's a senior. He ran the ball 20 times for 77 yards. It's almost a 4-yard per carry rush. And then Reese Moore, of course, most of you know. If you don't, Reese Moore moving away from Forest City. And that was Forest City's rusher last year. He ran for 161 yards. 161 times for 705 yards. That's about 4.5 yards per carry. If you do the math, 4.5 yards per carry. If you run on every single down, 4.5 yards per carry, you're going to keep moving the football down the field. 13 touchdowns for him. His longest was 50 yards out for Forest City last season, including he had one in this game last year. The Forest City's only score last season in this game. And Forest City only scored 14 touchdowns on offense last year as a team. Brandon Lieber threw one, and Reese Moore ran 13 of them. So that was where Forest City's 14 touchdowns offensively came last year. Some of the other guys they're missing: Dawson Urbach, a guy that's a senior, and then Lieber, Michael Olson, Brock Moore, another guy Forest City will be without this season. All some crucial spots. So who will Forest City play? Well, we talked with Coach Moore in the pregame show. You're going to see a lot. Well, first of all, running the football is going to be Andy Olson. Andy Olson going to get the start for Forest City at tailback this evening. He's a junior, 160 pounds, weighs height in there at 5'9". Andy Olson will be the starting running back tonight for Forest City. He'll wear number 13. You'll see him out there. And then to fill in some of those receiver spots, you're going to have a guy like Truman Knutson. He's a big, long-bodied receiver. Could play tight end. Andrew Snyder will be in that spot. But he's a guy that can get downfield, will be able to catch the ball, maybe some crossing routes across the middle. You're going to see there with Truman Knutson. And then Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore is going to be a big guy we're going to have to watch this year for Forest City. If you're out of the scrimmage, maybe watch the scrimmage, heard about the scrimmage. Some really nice plays from Brookoff to Kellen Moore. And Forest City is going to try. We're going to see a lot of that from Forest City. Actually, we're going to see they run different types of offense. Lake Mills is going to run the triple option. Forest City is going to run. They're going to spread a little bit more than Lake Mills will. But both teams are going to try to do similar things where they're going to run it. They might run Andy on first down, run Andy on second down, then maybe run him on third down, pick up a first down, and then after running him 3-4 times in a row, maybe they're going to swing it out to Truman or to Kellen, maybe to Jack Thompson, who's going to be another guy that's going to get in and fill some roles. But then they're going to try to go downfield at some point. At some point, they're just going to whip it downfield, and Brookoff is going to step back. He's going to look for Kellen down the field somewhere, and they're going to try to go for a long strike. If it doesn't go for a touchdown, it at least goes for a long play. Try to flip some field position. That's what you're going to see out of the Forest City offense here this evening. The Forest City defense is really, honestly, they lose some pieces, but that's going to be Forest City's strong part this year. If you're looking for one part of the team that Forest City is going to have to rely on, that Forest City is going to have to use to win football games, it's going to be the defense. And it's going to come down to up front. Andrew Snyder, a guy who's getting some looks, some buzz around him, could be a very, very high college choice. Some bigger schools around here in Iowa and beyond that really like Andrew Snyder. Talking to a couple of recruiters myself, they really like him. They really like a lot of people really like Andrew Snyder. They like his long body, 6'4", long arms, 205. His frame is even he's got some technical skill. Forest City coach has done really good job with him. But let's say he didn't. Let's say he didn't even play football. Even his body frame, they could take his body frame and take it to a college, and they would make him into a pretty good outside edge rusher in college. So we'll see if that's something he decides on his future, but definitely going to be something the teams are going to want to run away from. I know Lake Mills tonight, we're going to see it tonight. Lake Mills is not going to try to run the football to Andrew Snyder's side if they can help it. Obviously, they're going to have to go to Andrew Snyder's side at some point. Forest City will set their defense up in a way that Lake Mills is going to at some point have to run the football at Andrew Snyder, but they're not going to want to. and that's where Forest City has a guy like Truman Knutson who's going to play on the other side of Andrew Snyder. They're really going to lean on Truman to give some teams some trouble. So they're going to run away from Andrew, and they're going to run right into Truman, and that's what Forest City is hoping for this evening. And then a guy like Levi Olson and Jordan Trunkhill are going to be big guys inside. They're going to try to lock that up for Forest City. Forest City's going to, at times tonight, they're going to start with it. We'll see how long they stay with it, but they're going to go with 4 down linemen and 3 linebackers to start things off tonight for the Indians, and that's what we're going to see a lot throughout their base defense. All right, that's a little bit what you need to know about the Forest City football team. There's 10 minutes on the clock. The lightning clock has expired. There's 10 minutes on the game clock, though. It started getting dark here. Again, I know it's starting to get dark with the night, but it's getting a little gloomy again here, so hopefully the skies don't open back up on us again. But we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We'll take about a 3-minute break. Again, throw back to John, who's doing a great job for us back at the station. Everything that's going on. I got a lot of things going on tonight. And we really appreciate all the hard workers we have at KIOW. We have 4 broadcasts going for you this evening. Quite the productions we got going on. We have 2 of them here from Lake Mills. Our Lake Mills crew is over across the way. They're going to be giving some commentary on our Lake Mills stream. Then we got us, and then we have both our West Hancock. Oh, it just started raining again. We're going to go back to the studio. We're going to cover things up. It's just started coming down hot and heavy again here. I thought so. It looked not very good. We're going to be on delay again here from Lake Mills. We'll take a break. We'll come back in a few minutes and kind of update you from Lake Mills High School.
The Shooters Dining Room is now open. Shooters will continue to have their drive-thru window open as well. Check them out on Highway 69 North in Forest City or call ahead at 641-585-5000. That's 641-585-5000. Shooters in Forest City. Dining room and drive-thru now open.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision.